have the gravitas of Central Hall in Westminster, but it's great to be able to have some sort of celebration. It's not quite the same, not being able to shake your hand, meet your family, but we wanted to be able to celebrate with you and say, well done in what has been a difficult year, but this represents a attainment after a period of, I'm sure, many years of hard work. So just to remind you a little bit about the college, our first exams, our first fellowship exam was sat in 1996 when we were a faculty of accident and emergency medicine, and our first president then was David Williams, who is actually my mentor from back in the day. We then moved through to becoming a college and then a royal college, and we have as our patron Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, who's been a strong supporter of the college throughout. And so I am the third president of the Royal College of Emergency Medicine and the first woman president, just to make that point. So we recognise that you have spent years to get to this stage of your career, to get past the exams that you've passed or completed your credentialing for our ACPs. And we're here to celebrate you all. We know that it takes a lot of hard work to get these exams and get all your evidence together to move forward. This is a really important stage for you and is the beginning of a new chapter in your professional career. And we want to celebrate that with you, congratulate you all. And I really hope that we will be able to do this in person, hopefully next year, given the vaccine situation. But we didn't want to let this time go by without doing something to mark the occasion of all the hard work that you've made. And also acknowledge, and I think somebody had it in the slide set, the pillars of support. Your family has had to show a lot of tolerance and support and food and general putting up with you, trying to revise, as I say, get evidence together. And we're very grateful to them to make it possible for you to have a career in emergency medicine.
Mothers and fathers, children, loved ones. I'm very, very grateful to have the opportunity to share my congratulations with you too. So I'm the Dean of the Royal College of Emergency Medicine, and what the Dean has to do is concern himself with matters of education, training, and assessment, and I spend a lot of time thinking about that. And I'm really immersed in the world, and I've got a real clear understanding about what you have achieved. The sheer magnitude of what you've managed to achieve in this time, as Catherine said, a great challenge and adversity is completely noteworthy and must be celebrated, and I'm really grateful to be able to have the opportunity to join you. So your achievements then as new members, fellows and credentialed advanced care practitioners, what do they mean? Well, when one considers a career in emergency medicine, particularly for someone like me who's got a fair bit more to look back on than to look forward, you can see that there are milestones along the way. The milestones in emergency medicine career are really significant points. They're points of inflection of responsibility. They're times when people have to prepare themselves to make the next step in their progression. And what that next step means is they're taking more responsibility for looking after people in what we know is a challenging and extremely rewarding arena, that of the emergency department. So the world needs people like you, ladies and gentlemen, who are prepared to step up, who are prepared to take that responsibility, to be able to care for people, their fellow human beings at their time of greatest need. Those are people like...
And I'm Vice President Membership of the Royal College of Emergency Medicine. And I'd like to add my congratulations and warm wishes to all of today's graduates who have reached the milestone of passing the college examinations or becoming a fully credentialed ACP, and who are joining us from all over the world. One of the benefits of having a virtual ceremony, for which we're grateful. And it was so lovely to see the photographs of yourselves and your families at the beginning of this ceremony. Although I'm very disappointed that we aren't able to welcome you and your families in person at this time, and as Catherine said, enjoy our usual day of celebration, it means a lot to me and the other officers and staff of the college that we're able to meet virtually to mark the special occasion, which for many of you comes at the end of many years of hard work and commitment and personal sacrifice. So So I'd also like to thank you all for joining us today to recognise and celebrate your success. The Royal College of Emergency Medicine is a charity whose main purposes is to advance education and research in emergency medicine, ensure the highest standards of training for emergency physicians, as Will says, and to ensure that patients receive the highest quality of care by setting and monitoring standards.
Today, after the challenging few months we've been through. Congratulations to all receiving their awards today. All your hard work has paid off. Take time today to celebrate all that you have achieved. To all the ACPs receiving their credential and status today, I know and I understand how much this means to each and every one of you. As ACPs, you have encountered many challenges to arrive here today. From changing cultures to changing mindsets, and probably the biggest warren of all is fighting your own imposter syndrome. Well, today you've become a member of an elite group. Gaining this award proves that you have the skills to provide advanced care to our patients. You can stand proud today to say you are a Royal College of Emergency Medicine credentialed ACP. Emergency medicine needs a blended workforce to meet the demands for all our patients. ACPs are permanent presence in our departments to ensure standards are achieved and our staff are supported.